Good afternoon and many thanks for joining us. This is News Analysis coming to you live on Politics and Business Television Abuja. My name is Bulus Joanna. Read the top stories. 60-year age limit, PDP and others knock reps, say bill against president and governors are misplaced. The Sultan of Sokoto calls for moon sighting ahead of Eid celebration. Complete cash transfers to vulnerable Nigerians, IMF tells federal government. The federal government expands crude oil portfolio and unveils Obodo grade. On the foreign scene, mass casualty, quake rocks Myanmar, Thailand. Details coming up shortly. Stay with us. The People's Democratic Party, the coalition of united political parties, and the Social Democratic Party have condemned the House of Representatives' move to impose age limits for the offices of the president and governor in the country. Through a bill that was passed second reading on Thursday, the House aimed to prevent individuals over 60 from running for president and governor in Nigeria. And if the bill scales legislative scrutiny and is signed into law, President Bola Tinubu, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and the 2023 presidential candidate for the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, will miss out on the 2027 presidential contest as they are all above 60 years. The PDP criticized the move as a misplaced priority, accusing the lawmakers of focusing on the trivial issues while neglecting more important ones. It argued that Nigerians' main governance challenges lie in corruption, incompetence, and a lack of patriotism rather than age. Meanwhile, the Sultan of Sokoto and President General of the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar, has called on Muslims across the country to look out for the new moon of Shawwal on Saturday, March 29, 2025. In a statement signed and made available to newsmen on Friday by the Wazir of Sokoto, Professor Sambo Wali Janaidu, who also serves as the chairman of the Advisory Committee on Religious Affairs at the Sultanate Council, the sighting of the new moon will determine the end of Ramadan and the celebration of Eid al-Fitr. The statement said the Sultanate Council will announce the final decision on Eid based on verified moon sightings. In the meantime, the International Monetary Fund has called on the federal government to expedite the completion of its cash transfer program to support vulnerable households, describing it as a crucial priority in the face of ongoing economic reforms. The director of the IMF's Communications Department, Julie Kozak, made this call during a press briefing on Thursday. She stated that while the fund welcomed Nigeria's recent efforts to stabilize its economy and boost its growth, it was important that these policies were supported by the measures that protect the country's poorest citizens. While on business matters, the new Nigerian crude grade medium sweet Obodo is set to enter the market in April. And according to Argus Media on Thursday, an independent energy and commodity price benchmark provider, sources familiar with the development revealed that Nigeria is steadily expanding its crude portfolio. An essay reviewed by Argus indicates that Obodo has a gravity of 27.65 degree API and a sulfur content of 0.05 pC. It was said that the grade is likely to be priced in line with Nigerian medium sweet bonga, though details on production levels were not immediately available. You're still watching News Analysis on P&B TV. Let's join Tom Arokoto for sports news.
Good afternoon and welcome to P&B Sport News. I'm Abel Sunday. South Africa secured a comfortable 2-0 win over Lesotho in their 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier match. The game took place at Peter Mokaba Stadium in South Africa with an attendance of 25,000 fans. The match saw South Africa dominate possession with 68% of the ball, while Lesotho had 32%. The win strengthened South Africa's position in Group C with 10 points, while Lesotho remains in third place. Goals from Makofeng in the 60th minute and Adams in the 64th minute sealed the victory for South Africa. This result keeps South Africa World Cup qualification hopes alive, but goal difference could become a crucial factor in later stages. Super Eagles of Nigeria are gearing up to face the Warriors of Zimbabwe in 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The game is scheduled to take place on Tuesday tomorrow, March 26, 2025, at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in New York. After a 2-0 win against Rwanda, courtesy of Victor Osimhen's brace, the Super Eagles are looking to build on their momentum. Zimbabwe, on the other hand, is seeking their first win in the qualifiers after recording 3 draws and 2 defeats. The Warriors of Zimbabwe have already arrived in Nigeria and are preparing for the match. They played a 2-2 draw against Benin Republic in their previous game. The Super Eagles will be looking to capitalize on Zimbabwe's struggles and secure a win to improve their chances of qualifying for the World Cup. With Victor Osimhen in top form, the team is confident of a positive outcome. That's all for sports today. I'm Abel Sunday.
Welcome back, and now to foreign news. A powerful earthquake hit Myanmar neighboring Thailand on Friday, turning a major hospital in Myanmar capital into a mass casualty area and trapping dozens of workers in an under-construction skyscraper in Bangkok. The 7.7 magnitude tremor hit northwest of the city of Sagaing on Friday afternoon at a shallow depth, the United States Geological Survey said. A 6.4 magnitude aftershock hit the same area minutes later. The quakes wrought widespread damage, particularly in Myanmar, where buildings fell onto their sides, roads cracked open, and the well-known Ava Bridge collapsed near the epicenter. Well, that will be all for now. My name is Bulus Joanna Ray. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.